strength, courage, and valor that are hallmarks of those who serve and protect. As you look around, you may see a blue and black patch being displayed, which has been authorized for wear only on this day and only on post. It is known as the thin blue line. The blue represents the officer and the courage they find deep inside when faced with insurmountable odds. The black background was designed as a constant reminder of our fallen brother and sister officers. The line is what cops protect, the barrier between anonymity and a civilized society, between order and chaos, between respect for decency and lawlessness. Together, they symbolize the camaraderie law enforcement officers all share, a brotherhood like no other. Every year at the memorial event in Washington, D.C., a wreath is presented and laid in the memory of all our fallen brothers and sisters.
Had accompanied Afghan security force counterparts in executing Afghan search warrants at a bazaar in Afghanistan's rugged Badghis province. This bazaar was a safe haven for insurgents, that is, organized groups that were, and still today are, attempting to seize political power and gain personal riches through use of violence and terror. And the bazaar
Brigadier General Martin, Brigadier General Blake, Mr. Ortiz, Mr. Cassidy, Command Sergeant Major Davidson, fellow law enforcement professionals from the military, civilian, and co. We are also here to recognize the sacrifices of police officers from around the world. 160 officers have died in the line of duty in the U.S. alone in the past year. We are honored to have Brigadier General Mark Martins here today to present his remarks. General Martins currently serves as the commander, Rule of Law Field Force Afghanistan, and is the first Deputy Commander of Task Force 435. This organization is responsible for reforming the detention operations within Afghanistan.
I've had the privilege of serving at the intersection of law enforcement and military operations, and with the community of public servants who join me at that intersection for more than 2 decades. And as with all of you, I deeply value this opportunity here in the Afghanistan of the 21st century that has seen new examples of police force selflessness and fearlessness, to pay my respects to our fallen law enforcement heroes and colleagues. Right now in America, there are candlelight vigils taking place to remember the more than 19,000 federal, state, and local law enforcement officers who have made the ultimate sacrifice for the safety and protection of our nation and its people. The first of those deaths having occurred in 7.
Watch over all policemen and law enforcement officers. Protect them from harm in the performance of their duty to stop crime, robberies, riots, and violence. We pray help them keep our streets and homes safe day and night. We recommend them to your loving care because their duty is dangerous. Grant them your unending strength and courage.
Judgment. Make us the terror of burglars, the friend of children and law-abiding citizens, kind to strangers, polite to boors, strict with lawbreakers, and impervious to temptations. You know, St. Michael, from your own experiences with the devil, that the police officer's lot on earth is not always a happy one, but your sense of duty that so pleased God, your hard knocks that so surprised the devil, and your angelic self-control give us inspiration. And when we lay down our night,
watch over all policemen and law enforcement officers. Protect them from harm in the performance of their duty to stop crime, robberies, riots, and violence. We pray help them keep our streets and homes safe day and night. We recommend them to your loving care because their duty is dangerous. Grant them your unending strength and courage.
out of the crashed helicopter. All injured and deceased were recovered from the crash site and returned to base. This operation reinforced and inspired efforts by Afghan authorities to disrupt material support to the other United States and international law enforcement officers and military troops, demonstrating together the courage, strength, dedication, and compassion that define one of America's and the world's finest and noblest traditions. And while we can never repay the debt of gratitude